There are places that destroy people. Not war zones, not collapsing economies, not dangerous neighborhoods. Psychological environments. Places you willingly enter every day without realizing they're quietly draining your ambition, clarity, and power. Most people spend years trying to fix their lives while remaining in the exact environments that are destroying them. Today, I'll show you 6 places that ruin more dreams than failure ever could. And the second one is probably where you're sitting right now.
Place 1. The Martyr's Court.
When things go wrong, where do you go? Most people run to those who understand their pain, the friends who nod, the communities that agree, the people who tell them none of it was their fault. It feels supportive, but often it's a trap. In the Martyr's Court, failure is always blamed on something external. The economy, the algorithm, bad luck, the system. The problem? When you blame everything else, you surrender the power to change anything. Machiavelli observed that people blame fortune for their failures and credit themselves for their successes. The moment you stop asking, what can I do differently, and start asking, who's responsible for my pain, your growth stops. Sympathy feels good, but too much sympathy can become a leash. Pain teaches, excuses sedate. Leave rooms where everyone complains and nobody improves.
Place 2. The Court of Flattery. The second trap is more dangerous because it feels amazing. Praise, not earned praise, unearned praise. The applause for potential instead of execution. People telling you you're brilliant before you've built anything. Social media rewarding announcements instead of achievements. Friends praising ideas that have never survived reality. Machiavelli warned that every court fills with flatterers. And the danger is simple. Your brain rewards talking about success almost the same way it rewards achieving it. The more praise you receive for doing nothing, the less hunger you have to do something. Seek rooms where your work is judged honestly. Growth lives in truth, not applause. Place 3. The Sanctuary of Hypotheticals. This is where potential goes to die. Not in failure, in preparation. Endless research, endless planning, endless optimization. You tell yourself you're being strategic. Often, you're just avoiding risk. Because as long as the project stays in your head, it can never fail. Perfectionism isn't excellence. It's usually fear wearing a professional disguise. The market doesn't reward plans. It rewards execution. Launch before you're ready. Learn while moving. Momentum fixes mistakes. Paralysis fixes nothing. Place 4. The Comparison Trap. Comparison doesn't just steal happiness. It destroys strategy. You begin chasing someone else's path instead of building your own. You see their results. You don't see their advantages, failures, sacrifices, or circumstances. Machiavelli warned against copying outcomes without understanding the conditions that created them. The moment envy enters the equation, your focus disappears. Stop measuring your beginning against someone else's middle. Place 5. The Favor Trap. Most people think enemies ruin them. Often, it's favors, shortcuts, special treatment, free opportunities. Every gift carries a hidden question. What will this eventually cost me? History is filled with powerful people who controlled others through generosity. Because debt creates obligation, and obligation limits freedom. If help comes with strings attached, it isn't help. Pay the price, do the work, protect your independence. Freedom is expensive. Dependence costs even more. Place 6. The Altar of Public Opinion. This is where powerful people fall. the need to be understood, the need to be liked, the need to explain themselves to everyone. The crowd changes constantly. What they celebrate today, they attack tomorrow. If your confidence depends on public approval, your peace will always be temporary. Not everyone will understand your decisions. Not everyone needs to. The strongest people stop explaining. They stop defending. They let results speak.
They were mental environments. Victimhood, flattery, over-planning, comparison, dependence, approval-seeking. Most people spend their lives moving between them, and then wonder why they feel stuck. Your environment shapes your thinking. Your thinking shapes your actions, and your actions shape your future. Leave the wrong rooms. Protect your attention. Guard your mind. Because the greatest threat to your success isn't failure. It's staying in places that quietly teach you to accept it.